Your parent with dementia is in Dallas-Fort Worth, but you're out of state. You feel pulled in a million directions. The biggest shock isn't the miles separating you, it's the money. Dementia is the single most expensive illness to manage. And this isn't a short-term crisis. Caregivers for dementia are on duty for a significantly longer time than for any other condition. From far away, this creates overwhelming feelings of guilt and helplessness. It's a heavy burden to carry alone. But you can manage this. We'll give you the DFW-specific legal, financial, and on-the-ground strategies you absolutely need. Let's begin with the most urgent step, the one you cannot afford to get wrong. Are you legally prepared for what's coming? Before anything else, you must establish a medical and a financial power of attorney. This is your authority to act for them. This has to be done while your parent is still of sound mind. If you wait, it becomes legally impossible to execute. Your only option then is a costly, complex, and public court process called guardianship. This is a non-negotiable first step. Once that legal framework is set, how do you prepare for the immense financial strain, especially when dealing with Texas-specific rules? For DFW families, know this. Texas Medicaid has strict asset rules, and it is not transferable from other states. You must plan for Texas. One of the best financial tools is long-term care insurance. But the timing is everything. You must buy it before a diagnosis. Why is this so pressing? We're talking about the most expensive illness there is. Proactive financial planning is your only defense. But a financial plan is useless if you can't see what's happening on the ground. From afar, it is hard to assess their condition. So when you visit, look for subtle signs. A decline in hygiene, changes in household cleanliness, or unexplained weight loss. Even more telling are behavioral changes, sudden agitation, paranoia, or withdrawal from friends. These are major red flags. Seeing these signs from afar is terrifying. So if you can't be there, how do you build a reliable local team that can be? Your most powerful ally is a Dallas-Fort Worth-based geriatric care manager. Think of them as a professional family member on location. They assess needs, coordinate with local doctors, and act as your eyes and ears. This single hire dramatically reduces stress and travel. Next, you build a technology safety net. For wandering, GPS trackers in watches or shoe insoles are a must for immediate alerts. Inside the home, smart devices can help. Voice assistants for medication reminders and appliances with auto shutoffs prevent accidents. And simple tech, like scheduled video calls, is vital. It allows you to see nonverbal cues you'd miss on a phone call. But even with the best tech, your communication approach has to change. Here's a mistake almost every caregiver makes. You try to correct them. When they misremember something, your instinct is to argue with facts. This does not work. It only causes confusion and emotional distress. The better approach is to gently enter their reality. Acknowledge what they're saying, then redirect. Validation is better than correction. This mindset extends to your in-person visits. Don't cram in a long to-do list. Prioritize quality connection over quantity of tasks. You have a legal plan, a local team, and new communication strategies. But what about support for you? Is there one DFW resource that ties this together? Yes. In Dallas-Fort Worth, there is a powerful program called Guide for Dementia. It's a support system designed for families just like yours. Guide has a 24/7 helpline for crisis moments, virtual support groups to fight isolation, and even a $2,500 respite allowance for financial relief. Caregivers for dementia patients are on the job for years longer than others. A resource like Guide isn't a luxury. It's a lifeline for your well-being. The feeling that you're not doing enough is common for every long-distance caregiver. Acknowledge this and seek support for yourself. Let's recap your strategy. First, proactive planning. Get powers of attorney immediately and consult a Texas elder law attorney. Second, build your local system. Hire a geriatric care manager and deploy a technology safety net for monitoring and safety. Third, adjust your approach. Communicate with empathy, not correction, and focus on your own mental health with DFW support resources. This path is difficult, but you are not alone and you are not helpless. With these steps, you can provide effective care for your parent no matter where you live.